A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
What should I do now? If only Sino was still around.
Excuse...
Oh, I appreciate the concern, but who are you? Ah, friends of Sino! Well, I suppose it's not a secret or anything. Since you two are interested, my name is Nabil. I'm a Matra in the Academia. A case involving the smuggling of canned knowledge has come to our attention recently, but unfortunately...
Huh? You mean the acad...
Well, not exactly, given the large scope of the... If you two have some time...
Alright.
Yes, according to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge... Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made its way into the market. According to our current leads...
You can count on us! Huh? It's Sino! What are you doing here?
Ah, it's you two. I'm currently in the middle of an investigation here. We'll have to chat some. There's been a recent case of canned knowledge.
Hey, what do you know?
I see. Long story short.
Whoa. Alright, let's go rip!
Come at me. Let's move.
Is this all you got? Seems even less than last time.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when we'll have more.
What does the Academia think they're doing? Alright, I'll take these here. I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty...
150K. Show us the Mora.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
It's Sino!
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
But don't forget the Mora!
Dun dun! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the...
What is this? He's got backup now? I don't like the looks of this.
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway.
Huh? Did they...
Just like the others I've cut. They're not deep... All right.
Well...
And when is the...
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago, but we didn't get anything. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which...
I know exactly. I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that when you were trying to escape...
Are you kidding? But here we are.
These small fry... If only we had another...
Huh?
Do you have... That's right.
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't...
I see. Anyway, I'll think of a way to if you manage to learn anything. And as for you...
Okay.
Hey! What's with...
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, buying canned knowledge is a deal, but think about it. If the Academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge,
The Academia has clearly published the potential... I just hope you understand that your actions are what fuels the smuggling of canned knowledge. If I ever catch you again, I will personally see to it that you are punished. All right, Traveler.
Ha! You...
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dora? If Paimon remembers correctly, she's usually at the Palace of Alcazar's Array. Let's go!
Sucker for a time shot.
I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention. No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge. Huh? You mean you stopped? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market. Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else's market. Plus, with regulations getting as tight as they are now... sounds like we came... Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, after all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out. Hey! You just want to make more business for... Of course. course, not ever. Then why does the Academia prohibit selling? Being able to gain complex knowledge, but everything in the world. Gaining knowledge is a complicated process, but with canned knowledge first, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think. You'll end up becoming...
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel it?
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to sell it. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can also do harm when over... Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked. And what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge. As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the
Court of Desolation.
Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of King Deshret. It's said that with the word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is because studying. As for the auction, on the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert.
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location. As I said, I've got it. But what? No need to worry. All you'll need to do, I'm sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid.
Oh, we'd better get going. We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is that they're hosting an auction in the desert.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of King Deshret. Is that true?
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of King Deshret. According to past research, one must forfeit their life as the... However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your conclusion does hold some validity. Less in recent years, but there are always those who attempt to do so, both inside and outside the Academia. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death. Or even resurrect the dead. Death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these rumors being true are slim, they hold tight to such fantasies and pursue them regardless. That's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good.
Huh? People?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens. Don't worry.
That's Sino for ya. But
Take flight! Ah! By royal will! Rain outlines your fate.
commit it to memory. This may hurt a little.
Whirling snow! Yeah! Ah! Yeah! Ah! Yeah!
Sure.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
A blade embraces its duty. As a jeweler...
This realm... If you ever have any... This realm is... If you ever... This realm is true. If you ever have it...
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to... you must be Sino. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right... And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern...
That's right! We won't just sit back and do...
Ha! Have you really thought it through? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help you. On top of that, he's willing to give you a...
Is that so? Well,
Sorry, no can do.
That's close enough.
Everyone hold hands! Grow, grow, grow!
Witness the power of Gugwa!
Take that!
Surrender!
Embrace the ice!
Take that!
My apologies! Swirling snow!
You are not welcome here, lucky today.
Share my knowledge! Take...
Order guide you. Quake!
Take flight! Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
You won this one. Ugh! You're in over your head, Sino. Let's get out of here!
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little... I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. You should be careful from now on.
Wait, hold on. There's no way anyone could...
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very... Yes. I was carrying out a My superior was...
Whoa.
He survived with a... His name is Todd... Anyway.
Don't worry. Paimon will stay alert.
Good. And once this is all... We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there. Of course, but I'm accustomed to these.
Care to share any...
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind. The moment you take one step after another. Don't let your mind perceive your body.
Okay, if you say so. But where would be a more safe place to rest? Paimon thinks this is a perfectly... Just look around, it's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around.
Watch out. Something's not...
Ring cutter! No, my sword! Huh? My apologies!
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed out here...
This place is super dangerous.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert. Stay still. Here's the answer.
Huh? What?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharwar. They can use... But this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they get it?
Whoa! Paimon never knew...
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the Merc. It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Well, good thing you were able to find it.
No. Let's keep heading to the auction.
Whirling snow!
I'm seeing stars. Everyone hold hands.
My apologies!
Stabilize! Yeah!
Take flight! Yeah!
They're back again! How many of them are there? Everyone hold hands. a single soul. Maybe they're on break right.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. But even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been watching the tracker and warned everyone.
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
All right, let's take a good look around the area.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the Traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. I wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't, but don't worry. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something. They packed up in a hurry. Once they think we've left.
Hope! Okay, we'll start.
Yes.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Ugh, so tired. Yay. Let's rest. It's probably about time for us to head back to the auction. Let's go. Maybe Sino's finally found... So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya?
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, he is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely...
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Sino. If I had any idea you were still around.
Huh? Greedy?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but...
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge.
No, I'll talk. But before that, if we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you.
All right.
How about my home in Aru Village?
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us.
Come on now. Do you really...
You're back! Oh, we have guests? Hi there.
This is my daughter, Seemin. She can be a... Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk...
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler!
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Sino, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had to... But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can.
Why is that?
Everything, from the manufacturing of canned knowledge, to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Sino. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse.
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests.
Don't mention it. And I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make...
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next...
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits?
Actually, my daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lung. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere until one day, someone...
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made... There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you. I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please.
Oh no. That means that if we...
I must get to the... I can find someone to help treat your child. But I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around. You'll find some goods I received just recently.
Whoa.
Yes. All neatly packed away and organized. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods.
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we...
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned... The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Could I ask you for a favor? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, if we can enter the repository, but considering my current status, if I suddenly show up at the academia now, you'll need to be the one who checks the records.
Sure thing!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our leads are all currently pointing to someone within the academia, it's obvious that they also have power outside of it. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll stay here and make some preparations.
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you Scribe Al-Haytham?
That's me. Is something that...
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion?
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Interdarshan...
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for... Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my...
Is that so? The sages search for you. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please, forgive me.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the Academia, Scribe.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly... Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. They're obvious farces of intellect only...
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic.
Is this the Academia?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana.
There are a lot of students going...
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nyargarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is...
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Grand...
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him?
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location... Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so...
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to...
I'm sure. But compared, it's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please.
This place is crawling with guards.
All right then, traveler. Today is Nyargarbaha Day, so I still have many You seem to know. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from... Worth. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power, creating a god. Yeah, if humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its... For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very... Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. though I may have personally not seen it. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
Justification. Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves—
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about her ready for your perusal.
Oh, Hatham! So you're still on the academia side! We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Niagarbha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know—
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but your ploy was to sacrifice the—
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Ribat. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would be—
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Niagarbaha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. For there is a good... Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is all...
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say. Even if you impugn me, it would have little...
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe, however, under the current circumstances...
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you...
So flight has turned to fight at long... Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power. He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Niagarbaha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to... What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon thinks it went...
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get her locked up?
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard down.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not real.
That isn't the only... According to the act, that way, even if we break into the sanctuary...
So our job is...
The confinement room is... I'll work with Ram. However...
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk... There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal. Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure! Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from... I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying, kept listening to... kept looking for a way to... so I can catch up to greater... But I'm stuck. The sages are creating a... and I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless dark...
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. To Archon, have I been doing the right thing? Am I... how do I... It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up? Thank you.
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. When I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon, you were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think... Yep, so that means our...
Nilou, are you sure about this? You're taking...
I'm sure, and I'm going.
But if anything happens...
Don't worry.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind. Here!
Nilu!
Definitely more than usual. But
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though...
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends.
Ooh, that sounds great.
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu,
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia has been conducting a weird...
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better?
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda candies plan. Do you want some candy?
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a...
You have a point. The stage is clear.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that come to think of it. When did Al-Haytham replace the knowledge cap? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Al-Haytham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from... it's a time-tested trick! Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he... Let's review our plan. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia with the Doctor's...
How despicable of them to...
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked it should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going to...
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so...
Sure sounds That's pretty clever. Getting right in... I just have one question.
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to...
The Akasha will turn human...
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too. By the way, this plan's still—
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant—
All right. After the guards and the Academia are gone,
then it'll be time— Here they come. Did you see that, Rahman? They came—
After laying low,
we could—
with a lioness like you.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages—
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their—
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the 6 sages belong to the Corps of 30. But following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary, as someone in this—
Indeed.
All right, let's—
You gave such an important—
It'll be fine. Besides—
You've got a point.
Good luck.
Hey, do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
You only need to think about—
Okay.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
All right, it's time.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from...
Huh? Did I? I'd better go have a look. Were my eyes playing trick? I should go check to see... There seems to be nothing here.
Good thing they didn't find me. I was close.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali's over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh no, they found me. Where should I go?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kus... Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and...
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you...
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition. Or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the...
You've spent all your time hiding away in the Academia.
This is odd. The Academia has quieted down after... Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one?
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you...
My apologies. Grand, right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest.
Arrest? Who is... I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. I would... Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
What happened? Just what? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, what manner of trick disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guard?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so...
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of the Akasha. Indeed contains this. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this? Was it the report about the traveler? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before. Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. Have you been to the sanctuary of...
Confirm. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but how can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its...
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe...
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm... Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be some... She really appeared again?
What a comical sight is... Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, you all can only see the world in your mind. And precisely because of this, she has been...
Sino. Have you... The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you.
People change, Azar. Admit it.
Then tell me.
You want to buy time. This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty?
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
How long do we have... Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside. Yeah, but aren't you scared? Thinking about it, when Paimon thinks of Nahida...
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed the Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Sino doing?
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened, we should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know? Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
It's nice to meet you. This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams. Thank you so much for coming to rescue me. But during this time, I did some self... Exactly! We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends! Thanks, you too. Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out. It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. My concept of self... But now doesn't seem to be... This is really... It's okay. There's one more thing. What is it? For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay. Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you! I understand now. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, yes, true. We need to hurry and prevent the... I need to make some preparation. First things first. After that, after all, this might take some time. If we don't stop the God creation plan until... Might as well prepare for a fight! When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true quality.
My apologies!
Crumble!
This may hurt a little. Make yourselves at home.
There's still a long road.
to see Liyue's tourist spots. I have a few references.
Water jet! Shine down!
Say no more! Finally,
Curling snow!
One destroyed suffice. Cut down! Finally, no.
Illusion shattered!
The fairy.
Embrace the ice! There is no... Take flight!
Let's get down to business.
My apologies!
Allow me to intervene.
The fairy. How's this? My fairy! Let's get down to business. There's more! Hey!
pointless!
Take flight!
Fairy?
There is no escape!
Let's get down to business.
Stop for a swirl! My apologies! Whirling snow!
The fairy? Like this. Finally, No.
Water jet!
Taste my flame.
My apologies!
You win.
Suffocate!
There is no escape! Embrace the ice! Take flight! Go! My apologies!
The fairy?
Whirling snow! Think I have dishonored. Go! Take flight! Water jet! My apologies! Torn to oblivion!
This.
Illusion shattered! Whirling snow!
No.
Shine down! A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty.
Be still.
As a jeweler cherishes their gems. apologies! Take flight! Southward swirl! Whirling snow! Wipe out!
Very high.
Take flight!
My blade! Very.
My apologies!
Very.
I shall treasure this good fortune. Whirling snow! Shine down!
Let's get down to business.
Swirl!
Very.
away!
Take flight! My opponent! Water jet! Kami to art! Selector!
Escape!
Take flight!
Like this.
Let's get down to business.
Whirling snow!
Pace yourself before you erase yourself.
Embrace! Illusion shut! My apologies! I shall treasure this good fortune. Whirling snow!
Flame! To the fairy!
Be still.
My apologies!
Finally!
Wipe out!
Whirling snow!
To the fairy!
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.